let's talk a little bit about Renaissance Square.
Be a good place for a casino? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, that was my segue. No, I'm just kidding. One of the things that obviously is a part of this issue is moving the sheriff in and co-locating the sheriff with the Fort Wayne Police. But you're not talking about moving your offices out of the courthouse or what's in the courthouse there.
No.
What are we talking about moving in there?
The only two divisions actually that move there would be the detective division and the patrol division, along with our records division. Currently what's housed at the Kidder building up on Lima Road is records, evidence, detective, and patrol. So that would be the only thing that would move to wherever we go, whether it's City County Building or Renaissance Square. It's not a wholesale movement of the Allen County Sheriff's Department. We have our warrants division and our civil division here in the courthouse along with our offices. We would stay. The jail is certainly going to stay where it is. So we're basically talking moving 30 people, 40 people to a given location. And my concern with it has always been, my concern with coming downtown at any place has always been the majority of the people would be moving up to the patrol division. Our primary responsibility is outside the city limits of Fort Wayne. So it didn't make sense to have people downtown responding to emergencies out in Monroeville or Woodburn. So I told the commissioners, if indeed we move downtown, we have to have satellite offices. Huntertown's already given us a space. I know Leo Cedarville will give us a space. But we should be out closer to the public we're supposed to serve. So if we can get those locations, north, south, east, and west, just as a satellite office where people from Huntertown, if they need to pick up a report, can go to Huntertown. They don't have to drive downtown to get it. People from Leo Cedarville can go to the Leo Cedarville office to pick stuff up instead of driving downtown. That, I think, is workable. Renaissance Square, I'm not thrilled with the prospect of that. I have looked at the numbers. It concerns me. The county still will lose over $17 million over the next 20 years with the proposed plan that the city and the county have been working on. I truly believe in the end what you will see is the county will own the City County Building and the city will own Renaissance Square. I think that's what you'll see in the end. I don't think it's good use of the taxpayers' money for the commissioners to spend $2.95 million to be co-owners in that building. They already own the City County Building. If the city wants to move out, fill that up with our offices.
Do you think that satellite offices, let's say the Renaissance Square falls apart and they end up not moving those offices to that location, do you think that satellite offices are still a good option and should be explored?
Yeah, I do, especially since Huntertown has given us space for nothing. The only cost will start to incur is if we have to have personnel up there from Monday through Friday to 4:30 clerical help. But I'm certainly interested in working with Huntertown, Leo Cedarville. If they've already got office personnel in their office, you know, perhaps paying a portion of their pay to take care of our duties also. So I think we can work out mechanisms that wouldn't be expensive. I believe that in the end you'll probably see the commissioners move us into the City County Building. We'll see. Hand me the key, tell me where we're moving. This has been going on. Where we currently are on the Kidder building up on State Road 3, we moved in there, I think it's 1974, as a temporary housing.
Right.
Awful long temporary.
Yeah.
Time to move.
Is that one of the frustrating things about county government is
one of
the
many.
slowness of
well, I've said we allow government to move slowly. It doesn't have to. We allow it to. I'm impatient at best. Get it done.
Well, how can you do your job if you don't have the proper facilities and don't have a game plan and it's changing every couple of years?
And that's probably the most frustrating is not knowing. And I told the commissioners probably 4 years ago when it was even a different group of commissioners, you know, if you start breaking ground out there at State Road 3 in Lima or at Carroll, start breaking ground to build a new building, we're happy. At least we know something's moving forward. And we're still stuck, waiting. And that's something I have no control over. That's the commissioners make those decisions. They're in charge of the infrastructure, and if they say this is where you're going, then that's where we go, and we make do.
Okay. Anything else about Renaissance Square?
Like I say, I think in the end you will see that the county owns one building and the city owns the other. I'm concerned for the taxpayers, which I'm one of. I am very frugal, and to say the least, I'm very frugal.
And I think that's what we all need to keep in mind is decisions made by the city do affect the county.
They have an impact, right.
Same way the other way around.
Right.
Especially with Senate Bill 1000 or 1001, you know, it's even more what one does affects the other.
So, and like I say, I know under the current proposal, the best the county can hope for is losing $17 million over 20 years. And we'll see.